always struggle to feed myself 3 consistent meals a day. I don't know what it is about this brain, but I literally genuinely just forget to eat.
I've tried so many things in the past, from meal prep, trying quick, easy recipes, and even hiring a private chef, but nothing has really stuck. I'm at my last straw and figured I would try a meal prep subscription service in the hopes to see if this is the answer to all my problems.
The flavors of this one is really good. The point of this week is to try as many different options as possible. I've seen them everywhere. They're advertised all over my algorithm, and my friends have talked about them and how great they are. I don't know why it's taken me so long to do this. And in this video, I'm gonna test it to see if it actually works for me. Does it taste good? That's really flavorful. Is it worth it for the price? The consistency is a bit soft and runny. The portion is smaller than I would normally have. Is it worth it for the experience? I am finding the smell incredibly unappetizing. Does it make my life easier? That's the main thing I care about. Oh, I broke it.
Let's find out.
There's quite a few popular meal plan subscription service you can choose from. I'm gonna go with Simmer Eats because that was the one that my friends talked about the most. I'm only just on the main page and I'm already sold. First thing I see is there's an offer. Girly loves an offer. I can get 40% off today and then 30% off your next 2 orders. 1 million meals sold already. It seems to have 5 stars and it's healthy eating made easy. That's what I need. By the way, this video is not sponsored. I am genuinely using the service to see if it works for me. I'm at my wit's end, people. I just need something to help me out. I'm not a big fan of ready meals, you know, like microwavable meals. They're saying that these are healthy restaurant quality meals. I'm curious to see if it is actually that good. Choose your protein preference. I'm gonna say meat only. Choose your portion preference, standard. Select meals per week. After 10 meals, it's all £4.49 per meal. Considering the time and workload it's gonna provide me with everything, I don't think £4.49 is bad. Wow, these do look nice, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, I'm getting all excited. I think the first thing I want to try is the bolognese, and there's 30.9 grams of protein. I normally don't think about protein, but that is good. Wow, okay, the breakfasts are kind of crazy. Should we try some breakfast? Why not? Oh my God, guys, this is so worth it for the first time around. Normally would be £94.37, but now it's only £56.62. And they look very flavorful and tasty. By providing your card information, you allow Simmer Eats to charge your card for future payments in accordance with the terms. So as soon as you put your card details in, you are in a subscription service. But it does say no commitment, cancel or skip anytime free of charge. We'll see how this goes. If I like it, they'll keep charging me, but I can cancel or skip anytime. I just have to remember to do that. And it arrives in 4 days. Ooh, gosh, they do look kind of good, you know. Nice packaging, guys. This is Korean barbecue chicken mac and cheese. Our best in butter chicken. We've got beef bolognese. I will say things arrived very promptly, on time, good communication, delivery time was told well in advance, everything's packaged really well, and I believe everything I've ordered has arrived. So the service is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to show this. Nope, this is not gonna go well for me. And that's all my meals for the next week. That is a lot. I may have gone a bit crazy, but it means I'm gonna have lots of options to try. For 50 quid, I'm very happy right now. Very, very happy. I went for the African spiced chicken and cashew nut stew for the first one. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks, because this one does look very interesting actually. So all you have to do is just pierce it. Gosh, why was that so hard for me? Okay, this smells incredible. In the microwave and we're good. Ooh, hot. Oh, holy smokes, it's hot. Wow, look at that. The colors look so fresh. Decent portions of chicken too. It's funny because the one thing I get nervous about is whether the chicken is gonna taste too much like chicken. So I like my chicken to be very marinated. It's cooked all the way through. That's another fear of mine. It's a bit more on the bland side for me. Let me try the rice on its own. It's okay. I've not tried anything like this before. I don't know if I'll get it again because I don't know if this is kind of the flavor palette I like, but it is very flavorful. The chicken is well cooked. I would like things a bit more spicy and flavorful, but that's just me. So yeah, wasn't crazy sold on this one, but it does have spinach in it and I do need more spinach in my diet. And there's way more vegetables than I normally would eat, so that's a good thing. So I would give this a 6 out of 10. For the first meal, not bad. I have the Korean barbecue chicken and mac and cheese. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of nervous about this one. It doesn't look the most appetizing to me. It's like bits of chicken in there. It's kind of giving like soupy vibes. A real hodgepodge of things, I'm not gonna lie. It's quite sweet. I can't taste any mac and cheese so far. All I taste is very sweet chicken. Wow, that is like all sugar. It doesn't taste like mac and cheese and it doesn't taste like Korean barbecue chicken to me. Wow. Okay, that's really surprised me. The chicken is so tender. I don't know what this is, but I think I like it. Let me try with the spinach because the spinach is a bit more salty. This one has really surprised me. Oh, it's pak choy. This does not taste like mac and cheese at all. It's just noodles. I love the pak choy in this. I would just make it less sweet. I prefer my meals to be a bit more savory. This is just too sugary and too much sauce maybe. I would prefer more noodles and more pak choy. I would give this a solid 7 out of 10. And I was not expecting that. That's wild. This dish is exactly why it's important to try as many different options as possible. You will be surprised with what you end up liking and what you don't. This is the first day where all the meals are going to be meal prepped. So for breakfast, I've got the chocolate protein overnight oats. It's got 20 grams of protein in it. It also comes in a nice cute container, which I very much appreciate. It smells like chocolate dessert for breakfast, which I ain't mad at. Ooh, very moussey. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was expecting chocolate dessert. Oh, I just got on my couch. But I like the soft consistency. Oh, I really like this actually. I think it tastes better with every bite. This is really good. I'd give this a solid 9 out of 10. A lot of the protein breakfasts, like things like this, end up tasting so much like protein. It almost tastes a bit artificial. This one does not. Wow, they've done a great job on this one. I don't know if I want to eat them. I realise I should really be thinking about what's gonna last best and have the ones that aren't gonna taste as good now. This one does not seem appetizing to me. Oh, what's this? Jerk chicken, lamb shish and dal. Beef bolognese with lots of spinach. Yay! It doesn't really smell like bolognese. Ooh. Not any bolognese I've ever smelled anyway. But there's a lot of veggies in there, which is good. The consistency is a bit soft and runny. The portion is smaller than I would normally have. But I guess this kind of teaches you about portion control too. We're learning a lot. This is what the standard portion size looks like. We've got a decent amount of vegetables. We've got spinach, carrots, the bolognese, and the spaghetti. So you're getting a bit of everything. It looks pretty fresh. The colors are quite bright. I'm gonna try just the beef bolognese with the spaghetti first. That is really tasty. That does not taste like a ready meal at all to me. It tastes fresh, very flavorful. The texture of the spaghetti is nice. It is obviously on the softer side, it's not al dente, but I have soft pasta all the time anyway. Okay, let's try it with the spinach. Holy smokes, I'm very impressed with this one. I wish I got more of these now, but the point of this week is to try as many different options as possible. If I was to order this again, I would definitely just get loads of this. Very happy, smashed it. I also want to explain that I'm rating this based on a meal prep ready meal service. So like when I give it a high rating, I'm not saying it's like going to a gourmet restaurant rating. I'm saying as far as meal prep ready meals go, I will happily eat this all the time. I didn't have to do any of the cooking. I think it's worth it for the price. I kind of want to give it a 9 because I'm personally so happy with it, but I think realistically I'll give it an 8.5. That's really good. So happy with that one. For dinner, I have picked Goan chicken and prawn curry. Fresh out the microwave. It smells really good. They really do love their spinach. All that spinach, some yellow rice. So they give you a big chunk of chicken there and some more chicken. And we have some prawns here. So the protein portion, decent, but does it taste good? That's all I care about. I will say the way they portion the vegetables and the carbs and the protein, I'm learning a lot about how I should be portioning my food. I think I go a bit carb heavy. Not even think, I know I do. I don't know if I'm feeling the flavors of this one. It just tastes like herby rather than like flavorful. I think this one might be a miss, guys. I was expecting it to taste more like curry, but it doesn't really to me. For something so colourful, I was expecting more flavour. It tastes very bland. I'm not excited by this one at all. This one tastes like the most ready meal out of all the ready meals so far. So for that reason, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. It's one of those things you bring out when you have literally nothing left. I'm sure someone will like it. I just am not that person. But I am enjoying the spinach. So, you know, I'm getting my spinach in this week. I really am. I was so excited about these ones and they have not disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, I already tried them because I was so curious and excited. I should probably tell you what what they are actually. So these are the chocolate brownie energy balls. I think the first time I saw energy balls was like a tutorial on TikTok of someone making them, and they looked so good, but I was always curious to see like if they actually tasted good. They were so healthy that I was like, are they gonna taste good? So I got these part of my meal plan, and they came in a pack of 5, and they have dates, almonds, desiccated coconut, cocoa powder, and sea salt. So very basic ingredients, and I am so impressed by how good these taste. I have to admit it, I have a massive sweet tooth. I don't know why I keep telling myself I don't when all I eat is sugar. I wasn't sure if it would, but it actually satisfied my sugar craving. I love the texture of it. These are so good. Holy crap. I can't get over how like it's just all natural ingredients. This one I would get again, but I also want to make it myself because it doesn't sound like it's that hard to make. So it turns out they are as good as people make it out to be. I've been very late on this energy ball trend. This has convinced me to make them because they're so good. I am such a texture girly when it comes to food. And I think that's what I've been missing with the meals, if I'm honest. The food isn't satisfying my texture part of eating food. I don't know what it is, but like the food just tastes a bit like softer. I'm missing the bite, the texture. It's not quite hitting that part of my brain. I like the crunch, I like the chewy. I feel like I need more of that. So let's hope lunch comes through for me. We are having the black bean mole. Is that how you pronounce it, by the way, guys? This one is the one that I said looked like a Chipotle bowl. It's been a few days now, and I no longer think it looks like a Chipotle bowl. But hopefully I'll taste like one. Let's see. We're like halfway through now. Slowly and slowly, my options are becoming like my least favorite choices. But this one, I was really looking forward to, so let's try it. That's really nice. Oh, we got some spinach in there, our favorite. Honestly, I feel like it would be impressive if you can mess up beans and rice. This one, I would happily get again. Oh, I take that back. I don't know if you can see that yellow stuff. I don't know what that sauce is, but I am not a fan. It adds nothing. This is the thing, when the meal is prepped for you, you kind of have to get what you're given, which is kind of frustrating actually, because you can't tailor it to your taste. I've liked aspects of it, but there would be things that I would change for it to be more to my taste palette. For example, the Korean barbecue mac and cheese. There was just so much sugar in it. So I think that's one of the struggles with the subscription services is even if you choose a meal that you like, it might not be how you want it, and you can't really change that. Which I guess we want, right? We want to not do the mental load, so we give it to someone else. The problem we're having in between is how do you give away that control, but also receive something that like you're really happy with? I don't know if that's possible. I guess the solution would be to have a custom made meal plan where you can choose every ingredient that goes into it. There's part of a mental load there because you got to go through and pick all the things you want. But I suppose if you do that once, you can just repeat the orders. But then there'll probably be like an extra price added to that. You can't get too much convenience in life. It always comes at a cost. I think the, what do you call it? What's the word? I think the novelty of this meal plan subscription service is slowly wearing off. At the beginning, it was something new and exciting, and it meant I didn't have to cook or think of anything, and I was like, this is amazing. And I was willing to give it more of a higher rating because of all that. Now, as the days are going, I don't know if I'm enjoying it as much. But I haven't had to think about the meals this week, and I've gotten so much more done as a result. What do you do, guys? What do you do? I like this. It's getting my protein in. I just feel a bit underwhelmed. I don't know what I was expecting. You know what I was expecting? Restaurant quality, because that's what they said on the packaging. I've been lied to. Also, I knew that that was a bit hyperbolic, let's be honest. Overall, I would give this a 5 out of 10. I know I could make this easily at home and it would taste better. I mean, I'll eat it. Perfectly fine, good meal. Just doesn't have the wow factor for me. All right, let's see what we're having for dinner. Not gonna lie to you, this one doesn't look very appetizing. Kind of looks a bit mushy. It smells very orangey. The texture is very mushy. It's a bit too heavy on the tomato. Can't taste the dal as much, and the dal is so sweet. Everything's so sweet. There's a lot of lemon in this, very citrusy. It's just not hitting the way I want it to be hitting. I feel like I'm not getting as excited about mealtime anymore, and that makes me sad because I really like mealtime. It's just very mushy and sweet. This one is a 3 out of 10. This one makes me sad. I feel like this is actually impacting my mood because I don't feel excited about food anymore. Again, I gotta remember this is not meant to be your food all the time. I would only have this when I'm really struggling and can't cook for myself. Yeah, that still doesn't make me feel better. I don't think I can rationalize myself out of this one. Oh no, I've got it on me. This one was a fail. 3 out of 10. It's not looking good, lads. this is one of those meals that am I the most excited about? No. It's the Goan cauliflower curry. It's not bad. It's not the most flavorful thing. But am I grateful for it? Absolutely. Today is one of those days that I have just been working all day, very hyperfixated. I know on a normal day, I would have forgotten to eat. 100%. I would have gone the whole day. Time would have gone so quickly. I wouldn't have even been aware of what the time was. And I would have got to the end of the day and I would have been tired, exhausted, no energy, and I would have skipped all the meals. The last thing I would have wanted to do was cook. That's when the meal prep comes in. And I think I'm enjoying this food more because of all of that. At this point, I need to train my brain that food is fuel and I just forget to eat. And that impacts everything else because I don't have the energy to keep being creative, coming up with new ideas, trying to manage or like get work done, meet the deadlines, go on meetings, have conversations. Like you need food for all of that. And the amount of times I've just like kept going on adrenaline and not properly eaten is too much to count, which is very worrying. And I feel like I've normalized that. And I think on days like today, I'm just very grateful for meal prep. It's not bad, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. They use a type of seasoning that I'm not very fond of. It's a bit harsh and it doesn't have a lot of flavors. I want to say it's herby, but I don't even know if that's what it is. It's just not the kind of seasoning I enjoy, but I'm just very grateful that I'm getting a bunch of vegetables in my body right now. I have so many thoughts and feelings, like do I like meal prep, do I not? Am I expecting too much? That's a good point. Am I expecting too much from meal prep? I don't know. What's the standard? Anyway, I'm now gonna go back to work because I really want to get this done, and I'm gonna eat a nice meal whilst doing it. That would not happen on a normal day, I'll tell you that. In terms of flavor, I would give this a 5 out of 10, quite average. It feels like now my relationship with food is almost a bit robotic, like a zombie. I just follow the motion. I go to the fridge, I pick up a packet, I put it in the microwave, and then I eat it. I think because it's so routine almost, which is what I want. I do want routine. It's taken out all the joy. I don't know, it all just feels very samey. I think it's because I ate all my favorite ones at the beginning and now I'm left with all the meals that I'm not as crazy about, so they also don't taste as great. I think in the future I should save the best ones till the end. But obviously it's good to try lots of different flavors and stuff too, and that's how you figure out what you like. I've got the jerk chicken one now. One thing I didn't really think about is if I don't like the food, I don't have alternate food in the fridge. Obviously I can go and get takeout and go to a shop, but I was hoping to just purely rely on meal prep for this week, and I'm realizing sometimes I just really don't like the food. This is a solid 0 out of 10 for me. I really don't like the jerk chicken, which means I'll either have to get food or cook food or make other food. I don't really want to eat this. Now that I've tried lots of different flavors, I know which ones I like, so I'll get lots of the bolognese and only keep them for when I need them as like a backup. Completely relying on meal prep, I don't think that's working out for me, if I'm being honest with you. I say I don't really think about food that much because I forget to eat so much, but actually I get a lot of joy from my food. And for some reason this jerk chicken is just not hitting. Oh, this one's bad. I just feel quite sad, guys. It is now 9 p.m. I am finished with work and I am eating a bowl of homemade bolognese with spaghetti. And I'm so happy. I feel like just tonight I could not have meal prep. I wanted something cozy, heartwarming, tasty, fresh. Just wanted something comforting. And that's what food is for me. Food is very comforting, especially during the winter months. Sometimes you just want to eat spaghetti bolognese. You know what I mean? Does that defeat the point of this video? I don't think so. We're learning, we're growing, we're eating bolognese, baby. Oh, I feel so much better. I'm now gonna enjoy my food, really take it all in, and watch some YouTube on the telly. Sounds absolutely divine. Oh, I broke it. I'm not used to having something that looks like this for breakfast, but that is what we have today. I feel like this week has been like a mystery box, even though I chose what was in it, but it still feels like that. So many of these are like new meals I haven't had before. This is turkey shakshuka. This is like a lot of intense flavors first thing in the morning. That's really flavorful. That's actually quite nice. It might be too many flavors for your first meal of the day. Like this is quite a heavy breakfast, I would say. They had less options for breakfast, and I wanted to try something that was a bit more variety, so I wanted to get a hot meal and then the other two that I got. I do like this though. This is very comforting, very warm. I love chickpeas, tomatoes, spinach. I've never had turkey minced before, but I really like that too. Is it restaurant quality?
No, it's definitely like a ready meal. I think what's happened is there's like ready meals and then there's restaurant food and this is in the middle of it. Fresh, considering this is like the last day we're on now, this is way more flavorful than some of the curries I've had this week. This one feels like it's got the natural spices. I don't know, it's just really tasty. Breakfast is a massive hit. I would give this, honestly, a solid 8 out of 10. It's fresh, it tastes good, there's lots of veggies in it, the protein's really good. It all works so well together. There's not anything I would change on there. Yeah, I like all the elements. Honestly, it's a good 8 out of 10. I know I won't need meals for a good little while, so I wanted to see what the cancellation process was like, but I'm having trouble cancelling it. You can skip every week if you don't need anything, but I have the worst memory and I just know I'll forget to do it one week and then I have like a package that I didn't need. Just for now, I was like, let me just cancel it and then I can start it up when I want to. So I go to the well, it doesn't even say cancellation, it says change delivery plan. And I said this and all future deliveries. It says package updated. That's it, it's cancelled, right? But then when I go to refresh my page, it says the same thing again. Let's see feedback. No, I want to be able to cancel. That's not great. I don't like that I can't just cancel on their website. They make it very difficult. And that's kind of bothered me, to be honest. I don't like that they've done that. That's kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So, great, I can't cancel. I went to a place where I tried to find all my answers in life. I went to Reddit. I found a thread where people were also struggling to cancel their Simmer Eats subscription and couldn't find an option for it on the website. They were also struggling with the customer service too, so have just been skipping meals every week. Obviously, I don't really want to do that. Someone suggested to call the bank and block payments, but I didn't want to do that either. And then I finally found actual steps on how to cancel, finally. You have to send an email with the subheading that says cancel, and you say, I would like to cancel. They then send an email back, and in that email, before it gets to the cancellation link, there's like so many other links of like, oh, there's all these discounts, and there's all these other options, and you can skip, and things like that, but I'm like, I would just like to cancel. So then you click on the link they send you, and it leads you to this like survey, but the thing that's kind of frustrating is, I don't mind Simmer Eats. I do intend to use them for meals every now and again, not on a weekly basis, so that's why I don't want to constantly skip, because I know I'll forget some week to do that and I just don't want to have that mental load. I was planning on coming back at some point when I needed it, but this kind of leaves like a sour taste in my mouth. If you're going to make it this hard for people to cancel, that's just a bit cheeky. You're supposed to make people's lives easier. I don't know, I just don't like the way they've gone about it. I've signed up to so many other subscription services and it is so much easier to cancel. There's literally a button, you just do it, it's super easy. I don't know why they're making it so unnecessarily hard, and I'm not the only one that found it hard, because I literally went on a Reddit page and everyone was saying the same thing. So it's not just me. You know what? We would love to hear feedback. Maybe that's something I write in the feedback. So what do we do well and should continue doing? I would say they had very efficient delivery and packaging, and they had a good variety of meal options. Did I like all the meal options? No, but was it good for me to try lots of different varieties of food that I wouldn't normally have? Yes, so I did like the good variety of meals. What could we improve to make you more likely to use Simmer in the future? Okay, this doesn't quite answer the question, because I was gonna say make it easier to cancel, but that does not answer this question. Maybe have a custom feature so we have more control over certain ingredients in the meals. Not have a weekly subscription, get to control the delivery options more, make it easier to cancel. How likely is it that you'd recommend Simmer to a friend or colleague? I would say a 6. It does make your life easier, you do get the meals. I personally wasn't crazy about all the meal options, but the ones that I liked, I would get again. For the price, I don't know actually. I'm not convinced with the price that it's the most best deal in the world. I'm kind of leaning more into just like meal prepping myself a lot more. And the cancellation, like I just don't like that just rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm gonna give it a 6. I think that's me being quite generous, to be honest. And now, hopefully I can cancel. Let's see, I'm sure they'll find a way to make their another step. Yay! I have managed to cancel the subscription. Why did it take so long? I have no idea, but I have cancelled. The thing is, I will probably end up using Simmer again when I really need it. I don't think it's the answer for me. I think it's more like a last resort option. Anyway, that was way too long to cancel. Holy smokes. So here we have the Beijing Peking duck. I'll be honest, this is the meal I've been least looking forward to. It just doesn't seem very appetizing to me, but we're always gonna give things an honest try. To some people, this is great.
To others, it doesn't look like the most appetizing. Let's give it a try. It might surprise me. Okay, I know I'm coming across like quite a princess right now, but I am finding the smell incredibly unappetizing. But if we've learned anything, the taste and the smell could be quite different. So let's try some, shall we? If I don't like this, I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch. I'm just gonna have to skip straight to dinner. Oh, I really don't like the aftertaste. I just think this isn't my taste palette. And you know what? Sometimes you just know what you like and what you don't like. And there's a reason why this is one of the last meals I'm having, because I just knew it just wasn't the one for me. So I'm gonna give this, sorry, I'm gonna have to give this a 1 out of 10. I'm sorry, that's the most I can try. I'm sure it's for someone, but that someone is not me. I'm sorry, but I did try, I promise. Okay, so this is a 1 out of 10. Let's go straight to dinner. We are down to the final meal, guys. Feels like it's been a long week. Is butter chicken. So this is meant to be their bestseller, and it's like the highly rated one. So I'm hoping we're ending on a bang. So far, the rice and curry option hasn't been that great, so I really don't know what to expect here. It smells quite flavorful. Let's hope we're ending with a bang, guys, because I really need it after lunch. I really do. 3 minutes in the microwave it goes, and that's the final one. The portion size is decent amount of protein, veggies, rice. There's not as much chicken in this one, actually. It's just that one big piece here. Lots of green beans though, and I really like green beans. The flavors of this one is really good, and I really like the green beans. I feel like something's missing, but I don't know what. I think when you've had really good Indian food, this just pales in comparison. It's not meant to be amazing, I know, but I'm wanting some flavor. I do like it. It is satisfying something. Compared to the other meal prep options, this one's really good, but it's not like wow. I feel like it's not the spices I'm used to when I eat Indian food. I'm expecting more flavor, and it's just more on the bland side. I realize you're trying to cover a wide variety of people with different taste palettes, but if you are someone who likes more intense flavors and like spicy food, it just isn't hitting. I'd give this like a 6.5. It needs more spices, it needs more flavor. But I really like the runner beans. Holy crap, the runner beans are so good. All the vegetable-based ones I really liked. So yeah, I think they do vegetables well. I just don't think they do the seasoning and the sauce as well. And that was the final meal, which I'm glad I didn't end on a completely awful one. Today's been a mixed bag. It's been up and down. It's been emotional. Gailey has really gone through it. I'm glad that I got this meal in though, because otherwise I would have starved, and that would have been quite a sad way to end the week. I'm glad I did it, because now I know. The main thing is you won't know unless you try things to figure out what works best for you. And I don't think relying solely on a meal plan subscription service is for me. I realize I enjoy fresh food way too much, and I miss that aspect. So I think I would just use it as a tool, as like a last resort. I know what meals I like now, so I'll just select those meals, get a few every now and again, and freeze them so that I can use whenever I've got like no capacity to cook or make myself meals. That's the conclusion I've come to. I don't think I can solely rely on meal plans. It's just not working. It can definitely help when you need that extra support. I feel like with these kind of subscription services, there's a lot to improve in terms of flavor, in terms of website, communication, and not being tied down to subscriptions all the time. Like I need more flexibility because my lifestyle is a bit random like that. Even though I'm wanting routine. You know what? What does Gailey even want? I'm still figuring it out. And that is the conclusion to this video. I hope you took something away from it. I hope it was interesting for you. If you, like me, were curious about these meal subscription services and whether they're for you, maybe you got some insight into that. That has been me trying a subscription meal plan for a week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you lots. Please know the matter, and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.